One of the worst answered questions was all to do with financial intermediaries. So let's have a look what we have to say about them on accountancy. Okay, here we are then. Basically, they are financial middlemen. Let's have a look in a bit more detail then. What's a discount house? So a discount house. Well, short-term loans that the government uses. So they buy and sell treasury bills and the banks will help them get quick cash. So banks need some quick cash, they will buy government treasury bills, that sort of thing. So between the governments and the banks generally. An investment bank is where companies go to raise money, normally huge companies, and it may be they're first getting on the stock exchange, initial public offering, or they're going to get financial, they're issuing bonds to get their hands on big sorts of money. A unit trust, well, that's what individuals use, small investors. So they pool all their money together and then they go out and buy a portfolio of shares that the small investors then have a share of. Then finally, a clearing bank. Well, clearing bank is part of the banking process and it just makes sure that they clear all your salaries and everything at the end. And it's the banks clearing between themselves, up so to whom. Okay, so that's the general idea. Summary table then. Discount house manages short-term cash, bank and governments. Investment bank raises capital for big firms. Unit trust diversifies for small investors. And a clearing bank helps the banks process payments safely. All right, so let's go and have a look at this December 24 question. Here we are. We've got this company who needs to raise finance of 150 million. Then it says, which of the following intermediaries would be the best source of advice? And you can see the answer is B immediately. That's where firms go, isn't it? Big firms go to get some capital. Discount houses between banks and governments. Unit trust, that's small investors pooling the money. Clearing banks, that's where all the final clearing system goes on for the banks. So for a board to get finance of 150, has to be an investment bank. Easy when you know how.